Okay, so tonight's chat's going to be about how I did not learn a language in 7 days. Now, I've seen a ton of videos on YouTube recently with a lot of YouTubers who have made, these videos that are titled, how I learned Italian in 7 days, how I learned Spanish in 30 days, how I learned whatever language, insert whatever you want, how did I learn it in such a short amount of time? And I bring that up because I think it's, for someone coming from me, from someone who is in the process of learning a language. For those of you who don't know, I'm Greek. I have family in Greece. I am a dual citizen, and I don't speak Greek. And I'm currently trying to learn. I take lessons 3 times a week for the past 6 months. So anyway, as someone who's in the process of learning a language, I think it's just so discouraging and so frustrating at times when I see videos and content like this, because it's a representation of basically saying that there's a quick fix to something that you're going to be having for the rest of your life. And I just don't think it's very realistic, for people who are in the process and who are trying to learn languages. And I get where these YouTubers and these people online, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to inspire people like you and me to learn languages, to get more experiences, more culture, and I get that. But for many people who are actually learning languages, I find it just it's not encouraging at times, because, like, take me for example. Today I actually lashed out at my Greek teacher because I was getting so frustrated from not being able to pronounce certain words, to not be able to form sentences, and thinking back to, those YouTubers did it, why can't I? They learned it in a week. I can't learn it in 6 months. I should be able to learn it in 6 months. But then I had to take a step back and think about it for a minute and say, okay, how many words, let's say, are in the average 1-minute conversation? It's 150 approximately. So that means if I was gonna have a conversation, if I would have to learn 21 words a day to have a minute conversation, and I see these videos that the conversations are 10-15 minutes long. And then I think, that's interesting. And maybe that's possible for someone who makes videos for a living and they can completely devote all their time and attention to learning a language and they're that efficient. I get it. Great for them. But I think for many people who are watching these videos and who are trying to learn languages, it's people who, let's say, work a 9-to-5 job, people who are students, classes, they have other responsibilities, and to think that it's realistic and it's possible to be able to learn a language to the point of a conversation in a full week, in only 7 days, it just puts things into perspective. And again, I mentioned this before, but it represents a quick fix. And one thing that I'm just trying to remind myself constantly is that there is the quick fix doesn't exist. And I've just been trying to tell myself that constantly, just throughout, since my lesson ended today. Just the quick fix doesn't exist. The quick fix doesn't exist. Because if it did, we would all be speaking 5 or 6 languages perfectly by now. But it's hard. And that's okay. It's supposed to be hard. Because the hard is, by it being hard, it means it's valued. And you have to learn, you have to go through failure and learn things. And if it was easy, everyone would do it. So again, I just wanted to remind myself that, and remind anyone out there who is currently trying to learn a language, that don't listen to all of the hype out there and all of the BS out there of if you're struggling trying to learn a language and then you see these extraordinary things happening in this short amount of time. Okay? So anyway, that's it for tonight's chat. Thank you for whoever's watching. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much.